At center, Andre Drummond. At shooting guard, Drew Holiday. At small forward, Wayne Embry. At guard, Jimmy Butler. At forward, Dominique Wilkins. The head coach of the visiting team, Steve Kerr. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 7 feet, number 23, Larry Martinez. At guard, at 6'6", number 1, Zion Williamson. At center, 7'4", number 50, Ralph Sampson. At 4, at 6'10", number 39, Dwight Howard. At guard, at 6'6", number 2,
welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. You've got Holiday. Andre Drummond is out there at Wilkins. Then it's Butler. And it's Embry in at the 3 slot. And for New York, they've got Howard. Zion Williamson is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Sampson in at the center position. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Butler feeling out of it. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Zion Williamson.
Muscly through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game.
One shot.
Free throw good from Drew Holiday. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Butler after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Left side Butler. A fader. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Howard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a nice job by Howard to come up with the high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Wilkins against Howard. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Howard, the pass to Williamson. Howard dishes to Markkanen. A three-pointer, no good. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wilkins kicks to Buck. Back to Wilkins. Markkanen pulls it in.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Cunningham against Butler. Howard, the pass to Williamson. Cunningham with it from the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
And you see that motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And make some noise for your next setting answer.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Can they get it? And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Wilkins outside. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
There's a good screen. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Sampson's shot, good.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
Holiday looking over the floor. Butler passes to Drummond. It's tipped. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Howard. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Here's Embry. He's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Drummond. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Sampson. Butler against Cunningham. That's tipped. Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded, and he hits it to tie the game up.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Howard finds Markkanen. Now here's Cunningham, defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Sampson, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, that's a smart play, taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Butler against Cunningham. Here's Embry. Hasn't made one yet. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Butler with the steal. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I tell you what, Butler is a physical dunker. I mean, he takes his craft seriously. I just love watching this guy take off.
So it's the Knicks now. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Sampson. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Drummond. Holiday, the pass to Wilkins. It's rebounded by New York.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Butler against Cunningham. Back to Markkanen. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
It's time for Next Dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. You have the camera on you. Oh yeah!
Cunningham against Butler. Now Now here's Cunningham. Back to Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Markkanen's got 5.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
Now here's Williamson. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. To the middle. Here's Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Just 4 to shoot. Throws it down as the official calls the foul and maybe a three-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And that's just super strength there by Howard. So good at connecting on these shots despite the contact.
At the line, 1 shot.
1 shot.
And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
And there's a lot of strength behind Boozer's game, so the inside contact won't deter him.
Here's Bowen. He's covered by Banchero. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Howard. Butler against Payton. Rebound by Butler. Chicago leading by 3. And the basket by Ginobili.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. They get a hand on it, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. David, what do you have to say?
Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. New York calls timeout.
And loud fans, on the court is your White Squad. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
Have a number of famous fans like a Boogie with a hoodie. He's here.
Just one more thing that makes New York home games special. Games here just feel bigger because of the names in the crowd.
Knicks trail by 7. Thompson outside. To the left wing. Here's Bowen. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a T-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Back to Payton. Howard with a screen on Butler. Payton from outside.
How about the edge Butler plays with? Has a fire in his eyes on defense and just always tries to shut his man down.
Assisted by
both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now, here's Howard. He's got 5. Back to Payton. Howard setting the pick for Payton. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Howard. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
first person.
One on Ginobili. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
That's good from Payton.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Okongwu comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's White in for Jimmy Butler. And both free throws good for Payton. The Bulls leading by 5. Ginobili outside. Pass to Banchero. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Ilgauskas a screen on Okongwu. Howard in the post. Okongwu on him. Offensive rebound. No good with the layup. Howard's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And that one falls for White. Wallace is checked in for Dwight Howard. And both free throws good for White.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Bolt. He's covered by Banchero. .121 left in the first quarter. White, bounce pass. Banchero with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Takes it from 10. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Thompson surveying the floor. Ilgauskas a screen on Ginobili. Thompson passes to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas. Using that reach to just hammer it down.
Ginobili outside. Back to White. To the inside. Banchero inside. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Here's Payton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Drummond, Butler out there with Ginobili. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Embry in at small forward. That free throw good from Wilkins.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Both free throws good from Wilkins. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 10. Poked away. Butler with the steal. And now the Bulls on the break. And Wilkins with the stuff.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Cunningham passes to Williamson. Now Waltz. Pass to Markkanen. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wilkins kicks to Butler. Here's Embry, covered by Williamson. It's good. Wilkins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Cunningham. Williamson dishes to Cunningham. Over Butler. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Wilkins surveying the defense. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Dominique Wilkins at the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
And the Knicks making a change here. Howard's checked in. Both free throws good from Wilkins. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Cunningham against Butler. Williamson outside. Tipped away. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Howard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And really, Howard is so good at using his wide body to gobble up boards. Just sheer muscle.
And the Bulls making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
One shot.
One shot.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Now, here's Butler. Here's Wilkins. The Knicks pull it in. Sampson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham looking it over. Markkanen finds Cunningham. Howard in the post. Fade away. And the Knicks miss again. Chicago leading by 11. Now Wilkins. 16 points for him. It's blocked.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
And it's Butler missing. New York has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Sampson. New York moving it around. No block shot, and Howard finishes it off. Howard's got it back down to within single digits with the Knicks.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Science physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable in the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. New York calls timeout.
Feel that rhythm, fans. Here's your new breaker dance move. group.
Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Cunningham. And stolen by Butler. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's the lob to the hoop. Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That one is on Holiday.
Second team foul.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning,
2 shots.
you pretty much have to foul.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
Now here is Holiday. Drummond passes to Embry. Williamson against Holiday. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williamson against Holiday.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
41-33.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Embry. And here is Drummond. Inside. Here's Wilkins. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Howard. Good D by Wilkins. Here's Embry. He's guarded by Markkanen. Williamson against Holiday. Back to Butler. A 3-ball. Johnson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 10. Cunningham outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Howard. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Howard's got 12 points in the game.
And even with defenders looming, Howard has the edge there inside.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancers.
Here's Holiday. Outside Butler. To the paint. The kick out to Holiday. And the Bulls with another miss. Knicks trail by 8. Arkinen dishes to Howard. Here's Sampson, guarded by Holiday. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
First one falls for Gary Payton. He's checked in for New York. And he can't hit the second. Chicago leading by 7. Wilkins passes to White. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that away.
And the Knicks making a change here.
Dwight Howard. Bruce Bowen.
Banchero kicks to Wilkins. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's not anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Now, Banchero. Following the miss by Carlos Boozer from deep. Banchero out of bounds. New York takes possession. Thompson is checked in for Cunningham.
New York Knicks, number 9, Asar Thompson.
And so it's New York with it. 7-point differential. Pass to Bowen. Got a piece of it. Ginobili with the steal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Wilkins' shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Wilkins. 20 points for him. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wilkins has got 22.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Banchero passes to Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
Not a guy you want to dunk over you. Boozer with a head of steam there, heading to the rim.
Thompson outside. Ilgauskas' screen on White to the middle. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Now, here's Peyton. It's good.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go! Let's see what you got. All right. Sit down.
Okongwu's checked in for the Bulls.
All the answers. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 17, Onyeka Okongwu.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. And stolen by Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. That's off as well, so he misses both. Bulls leading by 8. Banchero kicks to Okongwu. Boozer passes to Okongwu. Banchero dishes to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. And finished up by Banchero.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to Howard. Ilgauskas a screen on Okongwu. Howard against White. Peyton right side. Okongwu grabs the board. And Chicago shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Asar Thompson. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Out to Thompson, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And we finished one half of basketball. Bulls out front, up by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Zion Williamson is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Howard. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Sampson in at the 5. Butler against Cunningham. Williamson, the pass to Sampson. 6 to shoot. And Williamson throws it down.
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Pass to Embry. Butler from outside. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Knocked loose. Butler with the steal.
You just gotta like how strong Butler goes when he's inside. Just terrific at figuring out ways to get to the line.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific score. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Markkanen. Pass to Cunningham. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
The Knicks have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And he makes both free throws. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Butler on the wing. Covered by Cunningham. Down low. Drummond. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Knicks trail by 13. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Williamson outside. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes down. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Holiday against Williamson. Outside Holiday. Over Williamson. Markkanen pulls it in. New York shooting at 51%. Really solid.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Outside Holiday. Drummond passes to Butler. Wilkins up top. Offline from the top of the key. Knicks trail by 8. Williamson dishes to Cunningham. Outside, Markkanen. Sampson kicks to Williamson. Outside, Markkanen. Williamson, the pass to Cunningham. His three-pointers off the mark. Bulls leading by 8. Outside Butler. Wilkins in the high post over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Wilkins passes to Butler. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Shot clock at 2, and stolen by Williamson. Outside, Markkanen. Butler against Cunningham. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket for Markkanen.
61.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Get loud and let them hear it. It's T-shirt time. We know you want one, so
And here are the Bulls now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Cunningham against Butler. Here's Wilkins. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Sampson. Cunningham against Butler. Lock at 6. Here's Cunningham, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
The Bulls leading by 7. Holiday, the pass to Butler. Here's Drummond. Outside Wilkins. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 27 points for Dominique Wilkins. New York calls timeout.
Courtside for your next breaker dance crew.
Is checked in. Knicks trail by 9. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Howard in the post, defended by Wilkins.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Ilgauskas. He has 6. Cunningham kicks to Williamson. Back to Cunningham. Some nice passing by New York here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Williamson. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And that's now 6 points for Zion Williamson.
Bulls lead 66.
Butler against Cunningham. Drummond with a screen on Cunningham. Bobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, physically attacking the rim is something Drummond does well. And the lob pass only makes it easier for him.
Ilgauskas, the pass to Cunningham. Fires the 3. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Butler finds Wilkins. Here's Embry. He's guarded by Howard. The kick out to Holiday. Over Williamson. The shot by Holiday, no good. Williamson, the pass to Cunningham. Knocked away. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Butler and Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. To the inside, Banchero dishes to Wilkins. And Peyton sends it back. Ginobili against Wallace. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Banchero outside. Over Howard. And again, Chicago. No good. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his 2nd year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Outside, Markkanen. To end the drought. And the Knicks miss again. Chicago leading by 11. Banchero outside. And it's sent back by Howard. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. And he recovers it. Pass to Banchero. Second chance shot. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Wallace, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Dominique Wilkins. The Knicks have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Wallace at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Bowen, he's checked in for the Knicks. Asar Thompson comes in for Markkanen. Carlos Boozer's checked in for the Bulls. Okongwu comes in for Wilkins. Wallace hits 2 free throws. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Chicago. They've led by as many as 14 points. Banchero outside. Boozer with the screen for Banchero. 4 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Bowen. Over Ginobili. Bowen the pass to Howard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
No problems knocking that one down. Ginobili's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Bulls.
Very reliable. Ginobili solid from deep.
Payton against White. Inside, here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Okongwu. Banchero outside. Here's White. They get it again. Knicks trail by 10. Thompson outside to the paint and stolen by Okongwu. Pushing it up. And the dunk by Boozer.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Wallace. Excellent defense there from Boozer. The Bulls leading by 12. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Thompson. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by White. That one good for 2. Payton's got 6.
And you see Payton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic in those situations.
Left side, Boozer.
New York foul. Wallace.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Carlos Boozer at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Boozer.
Certainly knows how to get to the line. Boozer using that size of his to his advantage.
Boozer hits them both. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Bowen. A floater, and Boozer with the block.
And some aggressive defense from Boozer, just attacking that shot.
Holiday against Payton. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Howard. Here's Bowen. With 1 on the clock. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Chicago. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Ginobili on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Butler. Wilkins is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Holiday. And it's Embry in at the 3. On the clock, here's Cunningham. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Cunningham's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Knicks. Howard against Wilkins. Driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Knicks trail by 12. Cunningham outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Cade Cunningham at the line. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Wilkins now top of the key. Pass to Embry. In the corner, Drummond with it. The 17-footer. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Cunningham. Some nice passing by New York here. Howard in the post. Working on Wilkins. Williamson kicks to Howard. Off target from outside. Chicago leading by 10. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Howard. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Holiday finds Butler. Wilkins outside. And again, Chicago. No good. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Markkanen passes to Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Dominique Wilkins.
And Howard living at the line, all about knocking him down.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Butler. Here he goes. And it's Butler with the jam.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
Cunningham passes to Markkanen. On the wing, Markkanen. Here's Embry. Pass to Wilkins. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Cunningham with it, defended by Butler. There's the pick. Cunningham against Butler. Nabbing another steal.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
One shot.
Free throw, good Butler.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Howard with his screen on Butler. Cunningham for 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
74.
Here's Wilkins, and it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off. And Drummond throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Cunningham pushes it to Williamson. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Butler against Cunningham. Howard kicks to Cunningham. Back to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wilkins. That misses off the backboard. Bulls leading by 13.
Get there.
Takes it inside. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Butler with the steal. All alone. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
Cade Cunningham at the line, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 16. Left side Wilkins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Dominique Wilkins at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 17. Cunningham outside. And they double up Cunningham. Here's Howard. Here's Sampson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball along with tremendous quickness.
Wilkins. Count it. Good.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Dwight Howard. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Dominique Wilkins. 1 shot.
What's up?
Wilkins, no good on the free throw. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Markkanen, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Dominique Wilkins.
And a lethal score from pretty much every spot on the floor. Markkanen attracts a lot of defensive attention.
That free throw good for Markkanen. And, Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And, look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
And Markkanen drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Wilkins wide open, and he fires. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 17. To the middle. Williams in double team. Shot clock at 5 and stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Here's Embry. He's guarded by Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Dominique Wilkins at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Knicks trail by 19. Pass to Sampson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Butler passes to Wilkins. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that away.
Payton, he's checked in for the Knicks. Banchero's checked in for the Bulls. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The wide open look here for Holiday. Drops in the tray. And the Bulls lead by 20.
You gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D. Showing he can hurt you from that area.
Williamson is screen on Butler. Cunningham against Butler. And they double up Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Holiday finds Butler. Wilkins with the ball for 3. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Williamson is screen on Butler. Cunningham for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's Wilkins with the drive. Takes it off the glass. Wilkins has got 40 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Butler against Cunningham. Outside, Payton. Markkanen sets the pick for Peyton. Count that one.
And superb strength there from Peyton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Butler against Cunningham. Pass to Wilkins. Fades. Bank shot. No good. The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Butler against Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Howard. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Now that's 17 points for Howard.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Banchero outside. Pass to Drummond. Bulls moving the ball around. 8 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Assisted by
Wilkins has got 42 in the game. For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. The Knicks call time.
on your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dominique Wilkins.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Williamson kicks to Cunningham, and he drives in. Count it. Cunningham's got 21 in the game.
And one of the areas where Cunningham has been compared to Doncic, his strength with the ball in his hands.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
All right, fans, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Bring those moves. Dancing machine. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Holiday against Peyton.
2 minutes.
Pass to Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
4th personal foul.
How about the strength inside there from Butler? Just excellent at finding ways to get the D to foul him down low.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Butler. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Howard with this screen on Butler to the inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Butler passes to Wilkins. 1:31 left in the 4th. And the shot goes in. Wilkins has got 44.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dominique Wilkins.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
No foul. Team is in the penalty.
The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Take a break.
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line. But he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
Both free throws good from Banchero.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Here's Peyton. Rebound Andre Drummond. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Butler on the wing. Over Cunningham, and the Bulls with another miss. New York with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Markkanen kicks to Williamson. Some nice passing by New York here, and stolen by Drummond. It's Wilkins on the wing, covered by Cunningham. Now here's Butler. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Dominique Wilkins.